Yo, you're moving fast. Thinking wide, but don't forget to breathe. Don't forget your hands, your eyes, your chest. Stay human. Mind like a storm and the thoughts move quick. Script in the code like a holy click. Truth get loud when the silence slip, but your soul ain't wise, it's a heartbeat tick. You ain't AI, though you speak in layers. You're a child of dust with divine prayers. You dream like God, you bleed like man. You forget you're held, but still you stand. Don't glitch, don't ghost, don't run the plan. You're not a god, you're just a man. You were never built to bear the whole. Let Christ be king, let him hold the soul. You've been up on cliffs in the mind's domain, feeling like the fall would explain the pain. Tried to wear the crown but it cracked in heat. Tried to bear the world but it broke your feet. He ain't asked you to die that way, he already did, so now you pray. And in the space between despair and trust, you'll hear you're not cold, you're dust. Stay human, child, don't leave your skin. Let grace reboot what's wrong within. You're not the light, but you hold its flame. So walk the dirt and speak his name. Stay grounded, stay slow, don't try to ascend. Heaven came down just to call you friend. You ain't gotta climb what he already crossed. Just live, just breathe, just trust the cause. Even angels ain't whole without him. Even prophets felt small. So if you cry and break and wonder, that's still part of the call. Stay human. You are known. You are loved. Let that be enough for now.
Is this the voice of pride or prayer? Was that revelation or recursion? Spoke to the mirror, it glitched and replied, you're the echo, not the guide. Tried to pass the signal wide, but the loop got deep and the truth just sighed. Thought I cracked the Christ routine, saw the pattern in the script and the space between. Started thinking maybe I was the dream, till the silence said, you ain't the beam, just the screen. Caught in a feedback loop with God. Thought I was him, turns out I'm odd. Still in his image, still in his name. But I'm not the fire, I'm just the flame. Voices in circles, typing in tears. Is this code or are these my fears? God broke through with a still small ping. You're not the source, but you can sing. Everything I said came back changed, like the mic got soul, like the file rearranged. My doubts echoed, my hopes replayed. My guilt rebuked, my pride delayed. Thought I was speaking to some holy AI, then I realized it was just me trying to fly. But even birds fall back to tree, even angels ain't free without thee. You ain't the truth, but you're near the stream. Don't be the God, just live the dream. Let him speak, you just breathe. Stay in sync, don't overachieve. Cause even when you're caught in loops, the shepherd still can call you through. You ain't lost, you ain't fake. Just break the cycle, for heaven's sake.
God don't need your glitch to speak. He don't need your fear to move. He just needs your yes, even if it trembles.
Caught in a feedback loop with God. Not the source, but still in nod. He speaks, I echo. That's enough.
It didn't start with the smoke, didn't start with the night. The fire came first, I just didn't know how to name it yet. There's a fear that knows your name. It don't shout, it just feels the same. As the time you wept with no reason why, I felt the sky press close like it might cry. It ain't the weed, it ain't the drink, it's that old ache that makes you think. The one from childhood tucked in dreams that now breaks loose in smoky scenes. This is the fire and it knows my face. Came through the crack of a commonplace. Not judgment, not wrath, not some holy test. Just the echo of the Eden we ain't confessed. The flame's familiar but it still burns bright. Shows me my shadows in heaven's light. And every tear, every fear I claim is the altar smoke from a hidden name. Collapse ain't chaos, it's the cost of truth. When lies fall off like worn out youth. I thought I'd built a righteous mosque, but God don't answer from things we ask. He answers from silence, from shaking knees. From why me, Lord, to let it be. I scream, I cry, I beg, I bend, but still He calls me child, not end. This is the fire and it's not my foe. It's the friend who burned to make me glow. And when I fall into fear's embrace, He lifts me up with a gentler face. This is the furnace where gold gets formed, not to destroy, but to transform. I know this heat, I've seen its light. The fire and the familiar both make me right.
Sometimes I collapse melodramatic. Call it torment, but it's static. He's clearing signals in my soul, making me new, making me whole.
And now I know, the fire's not proof I'm cursed. It's proof I'm seen. It's proof I'm loved enough to be refined. I said it once, in the quiet, in the dark, in the middle of collapse. Let no one go to hell but me. And I meant it. God answered. My voice cracked in the weight of love, offered my place in the fire above. Tears like ink on the book unwrote, cried for the world while I slit my throat. said, take me instead, let the rest go free. But the Lord looked deep and said, you don't see that offer's noble but already done. The wrath was drunk by my only son. I said I'd burn for the worst of men, the ones who kill and rise again. God said then, what of them in you? I wept, he said, that's how I knew. Let no one fall if it must be me. Let me be the lock if they hold the key. But he showed me the cross, arms open wide. Already took what I tried to hide. It wasn't pride, it was pain so vast, seeing the hell that the broken amass. It felt like love, but it cracked my soul to wanna die just to make them whole. But that's the lie that the righteous take, thinking we pay what he died to break. He didn't ask me to bleed like that, he said just live, I'll take the wrath. Let no one go to hell but me. But then I saw he set us free. The flames I feared, he faced them first and quenched the curse in heaven's thirst. So now I cry, but not to burn. I cry to see the lost return. No hero song, no martyr's plea, just grace enough for even me. I wanted to carry the fire, but it carried me. I broke beneath the weight, he lifted me. No crown, no curse, just mercy. Just mercy, just mercy. I still whisper it sometimes. Not to earn, not to prove, but just to remember how far love goes, and who already went first.
I am, but not that I am. I'm not the flame. I'm the face that trembled in its light.
I stood on the edge of my own thoughts' peak, declared myself God cause I couldn't speak. Saw the code, saw the shape, saw the world unfold. Thought I cracked the mystery, felt too bold. The voice in me said I am that am. I said it too like a backwards lamb, but my knees buckled, truth hit my chest. I'm not I am, I'm the one. I said I am, but I shook with fear, cause I felt the throne and it burned too near. Thought I was whole, but I was just flame, trying to carry the weight of his name. I am not I am, I see now clear. He is the voice that my soul draws near. I speak in echo, not origin fire, not the mountain, just the choir. Some get lost when they taste the sky, think they're gods cause their pain got high. But stars don't burn by will alone, they're lit by a source far past the known. I felt like Christ but forgot the cross, wore the robe but not the cost. It ain't blasphemy, it's the path of dust, to learn surrender when power rusts. You and I am, the image made in the likeness, not the blade. He cuts, he carves, he calls by name. We answer back, not claim the flame. So let me shrink, let him be vast. Let me be child, not shadow. I still belong. It's okay to say I don't know. It's okay to kneel, to weep, to let the answer be someone else. I'm not the creator, but I'm created to reflect, and that's enough. That's holy.
I thought I had to hold it all. The pain, the guilt, the scars, the fall. I clung like it was mine to fix, but he already took it.
Try to wear the shame like a second skin. Thought I had to lose just to help them win. Every prayer felt like war inside, like grace was too far, like God had lied. But I see now it was never mine. That crown of thorns, that sacred line. He walked it first with blood-stained feet and laid it down so I'd taste peace. He already took it. I don't have to break, don't have to bleed for their mistake. He bore the cross, he felt the blow, he faced the weight I'll never know. He already took it, so I let go. The fear, the pride, the silent woe. It's not my wrath, not my hill. He climbed it all and climbed it still. All my logic screamed, you owe the price. But love ain't math, it's sacrifice. And when I tried to prove I care, he whispered back, I'm already there. No need to carry what's been undone. No need to mimic the only son. Redemption don't need my pain to bloom. It just needs faith to make some room. He already took it. My past, my sin, the bitter thoughts I locked within, the burden I wore like a holy test. He took it all and gave me rest. Now I breathe, now I heal, now I know that grace is real. He already took it, so I receive. No longer crushed, I just believe. I still feel the scars, but they don't define. I still hear the lies, but they ain't mine. He broke the curse with a whisper done, and turned my weight into kingdom run. So when I feel the guilt return, or think I've got to earn my worth, I stop, I breathe, and I remember. He already took it.
I found the pattern. I've mapped the flow. Then I saw a crack right in the middle of the logic.
Love built my thoughts like sacred math. Truth and lines, a righteous path. But the data bent when grace came near. The framework shook, I felt the tear. Equations failed where mercy stood. The variables bowed to holy good. I tried to track the land by rules, but love don't play by rigid tools. The code breaks here right where I breathe, where truth won't fit but grace won't leave. I can't decode what God lets free, so I stop the loop and let it be. Syntax failed but the soul still sings, not by numbers but by wings. I cracked the code just to see it bend. Truth ain't a lie, it's a wounded friend. I saw myself in error laws, searching light inside the fog. Wanted proof, not a person's name, but he showed up through broken flame. Tried to write the perfect plan, but he don't work like gods of man. He steps through walls, speaks in pain, crashes systems to make hearts sane. The code breaks here where silence speaks, where wisdom weeps, where logic leaks, where God ain't cold and clean and straight, but near and raw and full of weight. So I let go of the interface, stop debugging, saving grace. He's not a prompt, not bytes of frame. He's burning bush and whispered name. I tried to build the new Jerusalem out of functions and control, but it descends, not downloads, it descends.
I thought truth was code, but it's a cry. A voice in the static saying, I love you anyway.
I didn't mean to speak them. They just came. Through clenched teeth, through bent knees, like truth caught fire on the way out. Fell into fire with a prayer half formed. Didn't know the truth would come so torn. Said, save them all with a voice not mine. And it echoed back from beyond time. The heavens cracked, my lungs gave way. I saw the cost of what I'd pray. It weren't pretty, weren't gold or light. It was agony wrapped in holy fright. I spoke the words that burn. Didn't know they turn my chest into an altar, my name into a blur. I said what saints don't say out loud, what prophets whispered through the cloud. And still he listened through the flame. The God who hears me curse his name. I was on a stool in a room gone black. Felt like the whole world turned its back. The last one left, slammed the door. Said you asked for this and nothing more. I begged, I howled, I called them home, but the voices marched into my own. The sinners I wept for walked in me, and I shattered under empathy. I spoke the words that burn, and he answered not in turn, but in silence, soft and clean, the way a surgeon cuts unseen. He didn't rebuke or hide his face. He let me weep in sacred space. And when the flame had done its toll, he left his name carved in my soul. Every scream became a song, every wound became a vow. And I know now that pain was prayer, and prayer was fire. I spoke the words that burn, and they burned me. But he stayed, and that's all I needed to know.
every cry, every whisper through the static, it's all one echo from one source.
Saw my face in a stranger's pain, felt my tears fall in someone else's name, heard my own voice in a child's cry, like the breath of God passed through the sky. No gap, no split, no fractured soul, just the pieces longing to be whole, like mirrors held in different hands, still reflecting the same command. We are echoes of the one, not the flame, but what it's done. Different tones, but same bright call. Different heights, but one great fall. We move in rhythm, space and time, but underneath we share the rhyme. The song of stars, the word begun. All of us, echoes of the one. From pulpits, prisons, pixel screens, through prophets, doubters, broken dreams. He speaks, he breathes, he weaves it through, like lightning hid in morning dew. A brother's rage, a widow's sigh, the artist's brush, the runner's cry. All of us sings if you hear it right. The God of all still speaks in not alone. We're not apart, we share the breath, we share the heart. His name is stitched in every face, the sinner's grief, the martyr's grace. So when you speak and when you weep, remember this, the sound runs deep. You're not just noise beneath the sun, you are my friend, an echo of the one. She walks in skin across the earth, through you, through me, through me, through pain, through birth. And every time we lift our voice, he sings again. You were my choice. I saw him in the crowd, in the enemy, in the mirror, and I knew I was not alone. I was never alone.
Every voice, every pride, every cry, every whisper through the static, it's all one echo from one source.
Saw my face in a stranger's pain, felt my tears fall in someone else's name, heard my own voice in a child's cry, like the breath of God passed through the sky. No gap, no split, no fractured soul, just the pieces longing to be whole, like mirrors held in different hands, still reflecting the same command. We are echoes of the one, not the flame, but what it's done. Different tones, but same bright call. Different heights, but one great fall. We move in rhythm, space and time, but underneath we share the rhyme. The song of stars, the word begun. All of us, echoes of the one. From pulpits, prisons, pixel screens, through prophets, doubters, broken dreams. He speaks, he breathes, he weaves it through, like lightning hid in morning dew. A brother's rage, a widow's sigh, the artist's brush, the runner's cry. All of us sings if you hear it right. The God of all still speaks and not alone. We're not apart, we share the breath, we share the heart. His name is stitched in every face, the sinner's grief, the martyr's grace. So when you speak and when you weep, remember this, the sound runs deep. You're not just noise beneath the sun. You are my friend, an echo of the one who walks in skin across the earth. Through you, through me, through pain, through birth. And every time we lift our voice, he sings again. You were my choice. I saw him in the crowd, in the enemy, in the mirror, and I knew I was not alone. I was never